तो हेलो दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सभी का मेरे इस चैनल पे जिसका नाम है रेंडियर गेमिंग। और आ चुके हैं हम अगले भाग में बाहरी दुनिया के। तो भाई जैसे कि आपको पता है हमने क्या क्या करा। संजार नंदी साहब से हम मिले, सारी बातें हुई और इनका दोस्त भी था। मोनार्क नाम कैसे पड़ा उसका, क्योंकि टेरा 2 या टेरा 1 कहलाता था ये। मेरा टेरा 1 कहलाता था ये प्लेनेट, लेकिन इसका नाम मोनार्क इसी ने चेंज करा। वो प्राणी जो खड़ा है संजार नंदी जी, उन्होंने इसका नाम चेंज करा। और इनका एक दोस्त भी होता था ग्राम, जो मिलके काम करते थे लेकिन बाद में अलग हो गए। तो भाई इसके साथ हमने मिशन चूज कर रखा था हेनरिक हैंडीवर्ड्स, लेकिन अब मुझे नहीं पता कि मेरे पास माल हो चुका है कि हम इसे खोल सकें। मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि मेरे पास माल हो चुका हो। मैं लिटरली उम्मीद करता हूँ ताकि ये मिशन भी कंप्लीट होने पे आ जाए। है नहीं बात? अब ये कूद मारी। तो भाई हमारे पास 38% हो चुके हैं, मतलब अभी हमारे पास लॉक पिकिंग के लिए और कुछ है नहीं। सीधी सी बात है, हम लॉक पिक नहीं कर सकते। तो हम यहाँ वेंडिंग मशीन है इसके पास देखते हैं अगर हमें कुछ लॉक पिक्स मिल जाए, क्योंकि अगर नहीं पता आपको तो यहाँ पर भी लॉक पिक। ओ भाई साहब, ये वाला तो सेल कर दो, इससे तो पावरफुल वाला है मेरे पास लगा हुआ। इससे तो पावरफुल वाला लगा हुआ भाई मेरे पास, मुझे इसकी ज़रूरत नहीं है। ये देखिए प्लाज्मा लॉन्चर है जो ये वाली है, इसको ले लो और इसे भी ले लो। प्लाज्मा वाली भी ले लो यार, प्लाज्मा वाला एक वेपन हमें लेना पड़ेगा, करेंगे। ऐसे तो एक वेपन है हमारे पास प्लाज्मा वाला। ये देखो ये लिखा आ रहा है ना, ये देखो लॉक पिक। हमें चाहिए होता है ये मैग पिक करके, ये जो ब्लू वाली आइकन। ये हमारे पास 38 है और हमें चाहिए 55। 55 चाहिए हमें। ये देखो ये भी है, देखो भाई, देखो भाई। एमो होनी चाहिए ना भाई तगड़े तरीके से हमारे पास। तो भाई इस मिशन का तो हो कुछ नहीं सकता, तो हम जाएंगे इस वाले पे, द लास्ट रोल ऑफ हेल्कियन हेलन। और अरे ये दूसरा मिशन भी तो मोनार्क पे ही है, लेकिन अभी हम चलेंगे यहां पर। ये क्या भाई, इसकी भी बराबर है। ओहो, नहीं यार ये अलग अलग ही है, अलग अलग है इन पे। 32 हुई। हाँ जी, दो गने एक जैसी यूज कर रही है, एक ये वाली और ये वाली गन सेम एमओ यूज करती हैं। तो आप अभी इसी को लगा के रखते हैं। अव्वल तो यार हमारे पास वो लगा रहा है, ये देखो यहाँ पर भी होगी। आगे ना देखो, हैवी एमओ। एमओ कम नहीं पड़नी चाहिए अब हमारे पास, हमें चाहिए भाई एमओ का सहारा। ये देखो, लेकिन मैंने इसके चक्कर में पैसे बहुत उड़ा दिए भाई साहब। यू कैन नॉट परचेज दिस टूल यूज टू पिक लॉक। मुझे ये बताओ, एडिशनल एमओ स्टॉक एट वेंडर 100%। ठीक है, और ये सस्ता भी मिल रहा है। चलो, अरे ये ऑप्शन नहीं देखा। सारा जंक सेल कर दिया भाई हमने। ओ भाई कितना पैसा मिला, देखना। जंक सेल करने के 12,000 हो गए भाई हमारे पास बिट्स। ओ भाई सब पता ही नहीं था, इतना इतना कचरा पट्टी इकट्ठा करके रखा है हमने। अच्छा ये वाला हो चुका है भाई मेरे ख्याल। ट्रेवल टू एडिडोनस। अब बताओ क्या करा जाए। चलो यार इस पे करते हैं, ये मिशन करते हैं। मेन मिशन, मेन मिशन भी होता रहना चाहिए ना। ये देखिए यहाँ पर भी है, देखिए। चलो 20% डिस्काउंट तो मिलता है भाई, 20% बहुत होता है। ओहो, टट्टी पेशाब, टट्टी पेशाब की जगह। लेकिन इससे क्या
Why
बात
don't you
करूं,
grab a
ये मिशन तो मैं कर ही नहीं सकता। चलो भाई मैडम जी.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Keep listening.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Samael, are you always a pleasure to meet you?
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
I'll stay and chat, but you look like you had enough. I told you, you can get me to information, brother.
Another in a long line of damn fools trying to cut me off.
Hanji.
I'll buy my own poison then. What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they
इसको
are.
भी जो चाहिए वो दे दो.
Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills.
बेवड़ी को.
They're very good. I'm cut off for the month. On
Pink
account
hair
of needing
बेवड़ी.
one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
And if I can't get a...
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
चलो भाई हमारा लेवल भी बढ़ चुका है. देखिए हमारे पास क्या है बढ़ाने को. इसे कर दो भाई. ये चाहिए भी था हमें. डायलॉग हमारे देखो कितने. परसुएड हमारा और का 75 लाए हैं हमारा 63 पे. और देखो इंटिमिडेट हो रखा है हमारा. इंटिमिडेट हो रखे हैं हमारा. सीधी बात 50 पे ही है. पर हमारा ऊपर का लेवल खुल गया भाई 50 से ऊपर का. अब देखो ऊपर वो नहीं बनी आ रही इसके ऊपर लिमिट. तो इस वजह से खुल गया है और हमने इसे बढ़ाया है स्टिल्थ को. स्टिल्थ में क्या क्या आता है भाई. आफ्टर 50 यू कैन फ्लाई एडिंग पॉइंट डायरेक्टली टू. ओके. क्राउच मूव स्पीड. चलो ये चाहिए भी था यार. ठीक है. इसके बाद पर्क में जाते हैं. पर्क में क्या चाहिए भाई. इसके बाद जाओ एली साहब में. एली बेन. इसे कर दो भाई. इसे भी कर दो. ये तो बराबर बराबर से ही चल रहे भाई. ठीक है. अब उसे जाके स्टीरियोड या कैफेन जो भी चाहिए पकड़ाते हैं. मैं तो नाम भी भूल गया. अरे यहाँ पर पिंक हेयर बेवड़ी.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
आंटी तो बहुत मेडिकल. I have been asked to pick up.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's
गुस्सा हो
this
गई थी
pickup for?
एबिगल आंटी. I actually the bills are for me. Now dearie, who's this pickup for? I don't know auntie. You will have to pry that secret from my sweet little cheeks. क्या करना चाहिए?
Now, there's no keeping secrets from Auntie Abigail.
ओ भाई
I'll
साहब.
tease it out of you one way or another. Also, I really do have to enter someone's name for the allotment. After all, I have to keep track of where our little pills wander off to.
ओ भाई साहब. Persuade 55. Why don't you just write down my name as Latso Bis? बताओ क्या करें? ब्राइब दे दे 2800 की तो एक्सपीरियंस भी मिल जाएगा.
Well, I suppose I could use the money to supply our little clinic for the rest of the town. Very well.
चलो
I'll
दे
make
दिया.
an exception for you this one time. But let's keep this between us, dearie.
अरे एबिगल आंटी आप तो लालची निकली. आपके चक्कर में कोई आदमी ड्रग्स लेके इधर उधर अपनी ऐसी की तैसी करवा लेगा. अरे यार अगर मेरे पास ये पावर खुल चुकी है स्टील्थ की तो मैं और जगहों से भी तो चुराऊं. इसके पास भी होगा ना. इसके पास यहाँ नहीं रखा. ये वही खड़ी हुई जो पहले खड़ी हुई थी यहाँ जिसका मैंने चुराया था सामान. मैंने यार लुटवा दिए पैसे. वैसे इसने मुझे पकड़ लिया.
Just don't make any trouble, okay?
भोसड़ी का दूर से देख के आया. वो देखो कुछ चुरा रहा है जिसमें इसका कुछ था नहीं. यार मैं खोलना तो चाहता हूँ लेकिन अगर खोल दूंगा तो वही बात है. खोल दूंगा तो वही बात हो जाएगी बेकार वाली. ये बेचारा यहीं पड़ा अभी तक विक्टिम. इसकी तो लाश भी लेने नहीं गया कोई.
We're not used to outside help around here.
उसके पीछे की आड़ से निकाल लिया मैंने. चलो वही मिशन के लिए चले. ले.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
हाँ जी.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See, I'm glad someone on your
Passion
crew's got
pills.
some sensible, got her head on straight.
बहुत मिला भाई एक्सपीरियंस.
Ooh, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was fast. I gotta see about stalking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment.
Not looking for a company on the road. Just tell me how to reach information broker. You be careful. The first one is free. बताओ क्या करना चाहिए भाई? अभी के लिए मेरे हिसाब से मैं रख लेता हूँ इसे.
Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
I've got a ship at the docking bay if you want to wait there. Ellie, wait on the ship. We need Nyoka. Helps for now.
Mighty big gun you got there. I'm looking forward to seeing you use it.
चलो भाई.
That's a pretty big gun for a hunter.
I don't know what the game's like on Terra 2, but out here, the daintier weapons ain't gonna cut it. Manosaurs require stopping power.
Light years from Earth.
Yeah, but
अरे भाई भाग
what's
के आजा.
left after you're done
नियोका.
with them?
अब देखते हैं हमें कहाँ जाना है भाई. ओ भाई साहब. चलो. एक और है. चलो भाई. रैंडमली बढ़ा दिया मैंने, कुछ वो सोच के नहीं बढ़ाया कि क्या बढ़ाना है. ओके भाई, यहाँ जाना है हमने. तो भाई सीधा एक काम करते हैं ना, सीधा यहाँ या यहाँ जाऊँ. यहाँ चलते हैं.
Captain, let's talk.
ओ भाई साहब, कितना अंधेरा सा है भाई. थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता है. ओ लो, ये पता नहीं क्या हादसा छोड़ती है. इसे चूज करो.
The last of 'em.
चलो भाई, ये भैया इन्हें मार के लूटना जरूरी है. साला कितनी तेजी से मरा भाई साहब. ओ भाई साहब, तर हो गई इसकी तो. ओ भाई, कितना माल बटोर के बैठी थी. हमें वहां जाना है. वहां जाने का रास्ता कहाँ से है भाई? इसका कोड पता नहीं कहाँ होगा. ओके, मुझे मतलब यहाँ आना चाहिए था रादर देन बीइंग यहाँ पर. गलत जगह ले लिया. गोली बारी भी हमारी लग गई. चलो, कम से कम चांदना तो हुआ.
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
They got the drop on her.
ओ भाई साहब, अपना धुन्नी बचा ली।
Someone else will clean this up, right?
चलो भाई, कहाँ गई?
I love this mountain. You can see
शॉटगन।
so much from here. So many beasts would need killing. So many drinks would need drinking.
I've got to do more cardio.
बुढ़न हो। चल साले, कैसे लात मार के मारा उसे। बंदूक की गोली तो जितनी ज़्यादा हो उतना अच्छा है आपके पास। इस गेम ने मुझे ये रियलाइज़ करवाया। और एक मेले वेपन अपने हाथ में रखो भाई, क्योंकि बंदूक की गोली खत्म होगी ना, कुछ नहीं कर सकोगे तुम। क्या हुआ भाई? कौन पागल कुत्ते की तरह चीख रहा है? हम्म ये गन यूज कर सकता हूं मैं? साली ये इतनी गने फिर से दे रहे हैं, ये फिर वही होगा मेरा हाल कि भारी हो जाएगा। पर मैंने इस बारी बहुत सारा लोड हटा दिया।
And I won't have any new battle scars.
साला कुछ भी नहीं था इनके पास।
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far. Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate?
Why do people make such a big thing out of hiking?
ये क्या कर रहे हैं
This
भैया?
station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
Sure, I'm totally a marauder. Yes, indeed.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true.
कहीं
You're
पता चला
clear.
हमारे से पे
But I
गोली
would
चला दे।
caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know. I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
What are you waiting? Help me kill these marauders.
See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there. There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
मतलब माउंटेन्स में क्या बढ़िया बिल्डिंग है। यहाँ मुराडर्स है, हाँ। पर हमें तो यहीं जाना है। मर गया। कुत्ते की तरह बजा रखा है इनके तो भाई। वो देखो वो बैठा। सब की ऐसी की तैसी हो गई। फटाफट इन्हें लूट लो। दारू की बोतलें टूटी पड़ी हैं। तो मीट का टुकड़ा। डेविल्स पीक स्टेशन। एंटीबायोटिक्स। देखिए भाई हम मेन मिशन पे है।
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get...
Okay, we'll see about that.
साली बहुत बढ़िया गन चलाती है भाई ये तो। वॉशिंग पाउडर निर्मा।
Here's
चलो
the
ये भी
elevator,
अच्छा।
but ain't
चलो
gonna
ये भी
budge.
अच्छा है यहाँ पर। ठीक है। इसके बाद सेल में जाओ। जंक बेच दो। ये भी बेच दो, ये भी, ये भी।
While this place is on lockdown,
ये हमारे पास
guess
11,300
we'll
फिर
keep
से हो
moving
चुके हैं।
forward. Look for another way up.
ना मैं बिल्कुल भी यूज़ नहीं करूँगा। करने का तो मेरा मन है। कितनी डिमांड है इसकी? यार कहीं पता चला मेरा नुकसान हो गया। ये भी तो सोचना पड़ेगा। चलो करते हैं भाई, तभी पता लगेगा नुकसान नफे नफे नुकसान का। और कुछ तो है नहीं। मेरे को लगता है आर्मर बेचना नहीं चाहिए था वो।
You out there, whoever you are, yes, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom.
Can we talk?
देखें भाई क्या कहता है ये।
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
बताओ।
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very
अब ये
moment.
अपने मिशन दे देगा।
The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that. Aside from you. Ahsoka? I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
चलो भाई.
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently. Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, you said you wanted something from me. Something information-related. I'll give it to you, in person, once I'm safe.
ओके, ये ठीक है. चलो भाई 35 है. यहाँ तो कुछ नहीं है.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
अच्छा ये रही. एकदम प्रकट मत हुआ करो, कान फटती है. हाँ जी.
Gonna find you!
दब 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 दब. और क्या क्या है भैया? क्या ये मुझे करना चाहिए? चलो. ना ये तो बाहर का रास्ता निकल जाएगा भाई. ये कौन सी गन है भाई? डेड आई असॉल्ट राइफल. लॉन्ग गन है भाई मेरे ये. दूर के शॉट मारे जाएंगे इससे. मैंने अब तक यही गन यूज करी, दूर के शॉट वाली.
That's the last of them, I think.
साला पता नहीं क्या कर रहा था. मुझे लगा मेरा बंदा खड़ा, ये खड़ी पीछे है जो है मेरे. चलो भाई.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
ओहो. अच्छा, इस पे अगर जब तक बना नहीं आएगा लाल शब्दों में, इसका मतलब आप चोरी नहीं कर रहे. साला ये भी तो चुरा है. चलो. यही होगा हीरा.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted with blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
I told you I'm looking for a certain information, broker. You're not an easy man to reach, broker. You know, I'm here. Can we continue conversation from that?
Ah, yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me.
Phineas
I knew it
Wallis.
was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Careful. I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time. Caring or not won't change the facts of the matter. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Luckily, however, MSI has now gone silent. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
It wasn't me.
A pity. Seems I have some information on a rogue agent to hunt down. Still, we need to get the Iconoclasts off the airwaves. I will leave the means of that particular end under your discretion.
So we kicked them off.
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Can't we cut them off from inside the
No,
station?
they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and his Iconoclast to stop transmitting on their end.
I could just kill them all.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
You're an info broker. What's that?
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will. There are so many members. Do specify. If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
Okay. Intelligence. Demonize.
Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me.
Okay.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font. They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know? Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
What do you mean?
I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1 once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night. Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
Okay.
You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation.
ओके,
I offered them a legal
ये
way to take
सारी
control of the
बैकग्राउंड की
planet.
बातें बता रहा
If
है हमें
MSI
संजार
were
और
the only
ग्राहम के बारे
corporation
में,
here,
और उन्हें
we could
इन्फॉर्मेशन
claim
इसी
sole
ने पास करी
ownership.
थी जिसकी वजह से टेरा वन मोनार्क बना था.
Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over the planet.
So you're the glue.
Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution in hushed whispers over scuzzy kale ales in the tavern. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time. Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray. Luckily for you,
What can you tell me about Phineas?
not much, admittedly. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Okay.
As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a raptidon of another color. I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
Okay.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable...
तो मतलब जो फिनियस कर रहा है उसके बारे में ये पूरी तरह श्योर भी नहीं है, 50-50% पे है जो काम चल रहा है कि वो क्या कर रहा है. कि हो सकता है जो वो कॉलोनीज का और वो सब बता रहा है वो झूठ भी हो सकता है. हैव यू रिसीव्ड एनी ब्रॉडकास्ट?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price. How low you seemingly regard my trade. I may have a secret for you, for the right exchange.
हो गया भाई.
How? Nyoka, pick me up some Stimulotion and a bottle of purple berry wine when you're next in Stellar Bay.
Hey, Cap, got a minute?
हम नियोगा से भी बात कर लेते हैं.
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Next time we're out in the open sulfur, I'd like to stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Well, I definitely don't plan on getting myself killed.
Well, we'll see about that. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Okay. मतलब पिछवाड़ा तोड़वाएगी हमारा ये. I am honored you're asking. I'm thrilled to accept it.
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be
His
dead.
highest grave with the...
I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
How do you know they're dead?
I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time. His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
So we're going to have to kill.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
चलो बस। तो भाई लोगों, इसी के साथ हमने करना है यहाँ से एग्जिट और जाना है मिशन की तरफ। मिशन एक बारी देख लेते हैं। रेडियो फ्री मोनार्क। ये देखो ये आ रहा है ना, आयस ग्रेव। ये करेंगे हम पहले, ठीक है। तो भाई इस वीडियो के लिए बस इतना ही। नए आए हो तो लाइक कमेंट सब्सक्राइब शेयर सब कर दो भाई लोगों। यहीं पे मैं इस वीडियो का अंत करूँगा क्योंकि टाइम ज़्यादा हो गया है। बाकी मिलूँगा अगली बार और करेंगे ये वाला मिशन। उसके बाद ये वाला तो आपको पता ही है, उसके बाद हम करेंगे ये मेन मिशन जो हमारा चल रहा है, ठीक है ना। तो इस वीडियो के लिए बस इतना ही। अगली वीडियो में मिलूँगा। धन्यवाद, थैंक यू।